Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing a review and walkthrough of Wealthsimple Trade, Canada's first no-fee, zero-commission broker. If you guys are looking for an easy-to-use trading platform that doesn't charge enormous fees to buy and sell stocks and ETFs in Canada and the United States, then Wealthsimple is probably for you. Whether you're a new investor who hasn't even purchased a stock before or an experienced investor who's trying to get away from high fees, Wealthsimple is a great product that you will definitely enjoy due to its zero commission structure. Signing up for Wealthsimple is pretty easy, but you must be a Canadian citizen, a Canadian permanent resident, or have a Canadian visa. You must also be 18 years old and have a SIN number. If at any point during the video you guys decide to sign up for Wealthsimple Trade, I'll have a promo code down below where you'll get $10 for depositing and trading at least $100 worth of securities. As I mentioned, Wealthsimple Trade is the first no-fee broker in Canada, but there's one drawback to that. Wealthsimple Trade charges 1.5% Forex fees for buying and selling US stocks and ETFs. If you're buying and selling small amounts of US stocks, say $200 worth, it's not that big of a deal. But if you're buying, say, $2,000 worth of an equity, that's going to be $30 in just fees. If you're somebody who will be buying large amounts of US stocks and ETFs, then I would recommend that you look at a broker with a flat fee commission structure, such as Questrade or one of the big banks. However, if you stick to buying and selling Canadian stocks and ETFs, it's totally free. There are no commissions at all. So one of the best things about Wealthsimple Trade is that there are no account minimums, no inactivity fees, nothing like that. Everything is completely free. You could basically sign up right now, deposit $100 and start trading right away. It's also really important to note that when you search for Wealthsimple on the App Store, you will see that there's Wealthsimple Trade and Wealthsimple Invest. These are two totally different platforms. Wealthsimple Invest uses robo-advisors to invest your money for you for a certain percentage fee, while Wealthsimple Trade allows you to buy and sell stocks and ETFs yourself. Wealthsimple Trade has 3 accounts that you can choose to sign up for: the RRSP, the TFSA, and a personal taxable account. They also recently have allowed you to buy and sell cryptocurrencies, but I haven't used that myself yet. We'll get into some of the pros and cons of using Wealthsimple Trade, and then I'll show you guys my own account and I'll walk you through the app. So the first pro is that there are no commissions for buying and selling Canadian stocks. Number 2, Wealthsimple Trade has almost every major Canadian and US stock on their platform. That includes stocks from the TSX, the NASDAQ, and the New York Stock Exchange, making it a great platform to buy stocks from North America in general. Number 3 is that it's very beginner friendly, really easy to use, and has a simplistic interface. And now some of the cons for using Wealthsimple Trade. The first one is the 1.5% Forex fee for buying and selling US equities. For small amounts, like I mentioned, it's really not that much. But if you're buying above, say, $500 worth at a time, it's going to add up quick. Number 2 is that you can't hold US dollars within the account. You also can't do Norbit's Gambit. And number 3, that's not a major one, is that the data is delayed by 15 minutes on the platform. So if you want accurate data, you will have to use something else like Yahoo Finance. So before we get into the walkthrough, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. So here we go. We're logged into my Wealthsimple Trade account. So first of all, from the top left, we can see that I'm currently logged into my personal account. And if we hit the top right view accounts icon, we can switch between my personal account or my TFSA account very easily. So let's switch back to the personal account, since that is my main account on Wealthsimple Trade currently. And as we scroll down, we can see in black bold numbers the total portfolio value of $6,263, as well as the gain this past month from stocks that are held in my portfolio. Looking at the bottom of the screen, we can see that we can toggle between various dates, such as the 1-day performance of the portfolio, the 1-week performance of the portfolio, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, and from all time. If we scroll down more, we can actually see the stocks that we own in the portfolio. So we can see that I have positions in BlackBerry, Bombardier, Cineplex, etc., as well as their moves for the day. And if we hit today's price, we can switch to the total value of the positions that are in the portfolio. As we scroll down further, we can see the available cash to trade. And if we hit the plus button, we can add more funds to our account from our bank account. As we scroll down, we can see a watch list of stocks that I've added to keep track of and stocks that I'm interested in potentially buying in the future. So scrolling back up, we can hit the profile icon on the top left and view stuff such as our activity. So the buy and sell orders, the dividends we've received, etc. And we can filter it by the account type as well as the activity type. As we go back, we can also hit the funding tab where we can add or move funds or even transfer an account to Wealthsimple Trade. So it's important to note that if you do want to transfer an account to Wealthsimple Trade, Wealthsimple will cover your transfer fees for any account with over $5,000 in stocks or cash. So leaving the Move Funds tab, we can also go to the Accounts tab where we can see the various accounts that we have. So I currently don't have an RRSP or a crypto account at Wealthsimple Trade. And there's also a Settings tab as well as a Referral tab where you can invite your friends and family to join Wealthsimple and you both receive a little bit of cash. So going back to the main menu, we can hit the magnifying glass at the top right to search for stocks. In this screen, we can see that we can browse stocks from either the top lists or by various categories, as well as see some featured stocks that are trending today, such as the oil and gas sector, the health sector, the cannabis sector, etc. And as you scroll back up, let's hit the top lists tab for a second. From the top list, you can see the top 100 stocks by volume on Wealthsimple Trade, as well as the most active, the top gainers, and the top losers. Going back, we can hit the Categories tab to search by a variety of different categories, such as finance, where we'll see a bunch of different banks, and we can sort them by popularity, market cap, average volume, etc. And as we go back, we can search individual stocks such as Royal Bank. So Royal Bank shows up, and if we select it, that will show us the movement of the stock the past day as well as various intervals. And as you scroll down, we can see a few stats on the stock, such as the market cap, the 52-week high, the average volume, the dividend yield, the exchange is traded on, etc. And scrolling down some more, we can see the categories as well as the company info. And if we want to buy a share, we'll simply hit buy and we choose the account that we would like to buy the shares in. So I'll choose a personal account. And from here, we can choose how many shares we want to buy. So let's say that I want to buy 1 share of Royal Bank, and we can choose a market buy, a limit buy, or a stop limit buy. So I'll stick to a market buy. I'll hit continue, and we can see that the market is currently closed. We can still place an order that would likely be filled tomorrow, but we'll hit cancel in this case. And going back to the main menu, so we can see that Wealthsimple Trade is a really simplistic, futuristic app that's great for beginners and has no fee commission trading for all Canadian stocks. That is easily the best part of using Wealthsimple Trade. So that wraps up the Wealthsimple Trade review. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit like and subscribe and share this video with somebody who might find it helpful. I'll see you guys in the next one.